Types of torts, personal injury claims. Understanding the intricacies of the legal landscape is crucial, especially when it comes to personal injury cases. In Colorado, as in many other states, the concept of torts plays a pivotal role in civil litigation. Torts encompass various wrongdoings, misconducts, or breaches of rights that can result in one person suffering harm due to the actions of another. Deciphering a tort case. A tort case is a specific subset of civil lawsuits where one party initiates a claim against another party, alleging that the damages suffered were a direct result of the defendant's actions. The core premise of a tort case is that the defendant is responsible for a tort that led to injuries and losses sustained by the plaintiff. In Colorado, a tort case can be based on negligence, strict liability, or an intentional tort. The nature of the claim profoundly impacts the burden of proof placed on the plaintiff, dictating the quantity and quality of evidence required to establish the defendant's liability. Negligence, the most common ground. Negligence stands as the cornerstone of civil tort claims. This doctrine alleges that the defendant is at fault based on four critical elements: duty, breach of duty, causation, and damages. Duty, in legal terms, refers to the defendant's obligation to uphold specific standards of care. Breach of duty pertains to an act of negligence or carelessness committed by the defendant. It's worth emphasizing that civil liability differs fundamentally from criminal cases. In a criminal proceeding, the prosecution must establish the defendant's intent to harm the plaintiff or commit a crime. Conversely, under the negligence theory of liability, a person can be held financially accountable for a victim's damages even if they did not intend to cause harm. Strict liability, an alternate route. While negligence is a common basis for tort claims, there's an alternative route to obtaining compensation: strict liability. This legal theory asserts that an individual can be held financially responsible for damages even in the absence of negligence, under specific circumstances. Intentional tort, deliberate wrongdoing. In contrast to accidental or careless harm, an intentional tort involves a defendant deliberately committing a wrongful act with the intent to harm the plaintiff. This goes beyond mere negligence. It entails conscious, malicious, and purposeful actions that foreseeably result in harm. In conclusion, if you or a loved one has suffered an injury in Denver, Colorado, as a result of any type of tort, it is highly advisable to consult with a personal injury lawyer. Depending on the circumstances, you may have the opportunity to hold another party accountable for your damages by pursuing a claim based on negligence, strict liability, or intentional tort.